Hey guys, how you doing? Eh, could have been better. Um, I received a number of comments in a couple of my videos, and one going way back. I mean, we're talking like 2 years. And one of the comments was, why do I have a driver's license? He also called me an ignorant man. Um, and I basically said, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I want to be clear and not misunderstood. Okay, because listening to the extent of understanding is the major aspect of communication, which is what I learned in school about communication. Okay, I'm a never-ending student of psychology and sociology, which means I am never stopping learning about behavior, human behavior of the group and behavior of the individual. And I've often said that psychology and sociology often play off each other because the behavior of the group affects the individuals within that group. Okay, and then you also have the behavior of the individuals within a group will affect the behavior of the entire group. Okay, so psychology and sociology play off each other. And I never said I was perfect. I never said that I know everything there is to know. Okay? And to claim that I'm ignorant. Ignorance means lacking of knowledge. And lacking of knowledge to the extent of refusing to accept any information about anything. Okay? So, while that person was entitled to his opinion, he's entitled to his opinion, and that has no bearing on me. Okay? I am what I am who I am, and I am not defined by what people think of me. Okay, there are some people who do, I don't. Okay, you either like me or you don't like me. It has no bearing on me whatsoever. You can think my ex-wife thought the worst things about me, and I think while I was married to her, I felt defined by what she thought of me. And I think we all get into that rut where we cannot be defined or we don't be defined by what we think of ourselves. That we insist on being defined on how others see us. So, and I discovered this after, I divorced. And I said, if that's what she thought, because the wise man said to me that if somebody insists on believing a lie about you, there's nothing you can do about it. That's their problem, not yours. Because if you know the truth about yourself, or you know something about yourself, and if somebody believes a lie about it, you cannot make that person believe the truth. You can lead a horse up to water, but you can't make him drink. It's a little cliche, but it's true. So, people want to think what they want. Doesn't affect me. Because I do not believe I define myself by the way others see me. Okay? And he wants to call me ignorant, let him. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Okay? So, but, you know, it's lacking of knowledge, ignorance is lacking knowledge, and being closed-minded to any additional input. That's ignorance. So, that's what he wants to believe. Hey, that's not my business or problem. If he has a problem with it, he can unsubscribe. You know, it won't make me feel bad. Well, it may make me feel bad. I might feel bad, but that's his choice. Everybody has a choice on his or her own behavior. And I had it was an old video about felons. Okay, and he said, people are not born felons. As much as that is true, just like everybody is not born a racist. We can learn or not learn, you know. So we learn certain actions. Now we can learn that some actions don't result in consequences, or we can learn that some actions do. But that was all their choice. And if they choose to behave in a certain way that results in them being a felon, well, there are consequences. And, you know, if, you know, that consequence is being denied certain privileges, just like driving is a privilege. And he asked me about why did I want a driver's license. And I said, well, I want a driver's license because I wanted to enjoy the same privileges that all other drivers enjoy. You know, it's a privilege, it's not a right. You know, there is no legal right, or I have a right by God that I belong on the road. It's a privilege, not a right. And you're denying me my right to be on the road. It's not a right, it's a privilege. Okay, just like a flying license, right? If you want to fly a plane, you have to study. Or if you want to be a doctor, or a dentist, or anything else, or a building constructor, or a building contractor, or anything that, you know, everything requires licenses. Okay, and you have to, or a lawyer, anything that requires a license, you need to study, and you need to know all there is to know about that privilege. Privilege to drive a car, privilege to fly an airplane, privilege to be a doctor, privilege, all privileges. License are privileges. Okay, so, you know, so, so I don't claim to be perfect. I don't claim to know everything. My uncle had a great saying, two great sayings. He said, the day you learn all there is to know about anything is the day you die. And his other saying is, you go through a day and not learn anything, no matter how small or insignificant, the day is wasted. You are always learning something new. Okay? And you can have opinions. I express my opinions. I express my feelings. Okay? And I very rarely ever state facts um, because I could very easily be wrong. And I would much rather say, well, as I understand it, you know, and I said, if I'm wrong, please let me know. You'll hear me say that all the time. You know, if I'm wrong about anything, please leave a comment. But please don't judge me. But if you want to judge me, you know, that's on you. That's on you. All I ask for is information, not to be judged. But if you want to add a little judgment along with that information, I'll say, okay, your judgment is your opinion, but I thank you and I appreciate, you know, the information that you gave me. Because that's more important to me than your judgment of me, you know. And I'm sure many people feel that way. They say, oh yeah, I want to be judged by other people. Oh, it's so important that I be judged by other people. I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. But hey, I could be wrong. And that's all I ever say. I could be wrong. Please prove me wrong. I said it all the time too. It's like, I believe in my heart of hearts this, and this. And if I'm wrong, please tell me. You know, I really believe that. And oh, I would love for you to prove me wrong. I will say that all the time. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to respond to the comments that I recently received. So, and I wanted to tell you, so there's no misunderstandings, because that's very important. I believe very strongly in communication. Communication is one of the biggest things I take very seriously, because, you know, misunderstandings can really be a problem. And I always try and avoid misunderstandings. That's why I'm always open to people who have more knowledge. You see, ignorance means you are closed-minded to anything and everything, okay? Or whatever the reference is on. Because while I may be more knowledgeable on one thing, but I may not on another. Like political science, right? Political science, physical science, chemistry, quantum physics. I mean, the list goes on and on. All the things that I just have no knowledge on because it's way over my head. Like, I don't think anybody can explain quantum physics, calculus, political science, governmental law. I mean, but you want to talk to me about, I don't know. Jewish studies or Jewish tradition, yeah. Because I studied it, I learned it. I didn't know anything about it for the longest time. And then I went to study. And I read on it. And so that's it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you guys later. Take care. All right. See you soon. Bye.